it's not going to get any better either. My life is just, I'm still alive. I don't want to be. I'm just progressing day after day, and I feel really rotten because it's horrific. I feel so lonely, so isolated. I've got nobody in it. I'm just so lonely because no one knows how bad I'm feeling, and I miss my grandmother so badly. And even my mother, even though she did bad things, I still miss her and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Because she took control. She controlled me, and I've got no one to take control. And I'm too weak. I feel so wrong. I got this terrible cough, and I can't afford any cough mixture. And oh God, I feel so ill because they still haven't sorted me out with the storage and anything. So I haven't got money freed up, so I can't buy food, and I'm living off under 20 quid a week to get crisps. I get fizzy pop, like the big cheap ones, different colours you can get, and they cheer you up like blue or green, you know what I mean, for like 20, but you know the ones I mean. And then you get, I don't know what they're called, and then you get multi-pack chocolate bars. That's my only treat, my only pleasure. But I don't want to carry on. I have no will to live because my future's scary. And I've got this terrible cough now. I feel so low, like I've lost my voice. And my ears are blocked and aching, and they keep, like when you're underwater, I can't hear. It's horrible. And I've got this blocked nose. I can't sleep with it. Terrible. Cough, mucus cough, chesty cough. Can't get an appointment with a doctor because they don't care. They're dreadful. They just couldn't give a shit. And they're meant to be helping, and no one is helping, and I don't know what to do. I just feel isolated completely. And they give me a different social worker, and she's a nice woman. She is trying, but it's not her fault. It's them again who are stopping her from doing things. She's trying to get stuff sorted for me, but nothing has been sorted again. Nothing's happened at all. Nothing at all. And I don't know what to do, and I need help, and no one's helping me. And then this psychic man promised me that someone was going to help me, and I think he's just saying that to make me feel better because I don't believe in anything anymore. And the churches are the worst people. They are the most awful people that let you down. I'll tell you, I've dealt with loads, and there's this one in Liverpool, I don't know what it's called, but it's down where Mark's used to be, like down there, down the side street type of thing. If you come off where the water fountain is, there's like an Italian restaurant thing, and you walk up the side thing. I think it's near the fancy dress shop. Around there, you'll find it. And it's a newish one. It hasn't been there about 2 years, I think. And they're awful people, and they promised they'd help me. And all they're doing is talking her to shit. They said they'd help me. I go in there and I feel a lot better. I felt really agitated and suicidal when I came out. 3 hours sitting in a bloody sermon again while he's talking her to shit from the Bible and all this rubbish. Why is that going to help me? And I'm atheist anyway after what I've been through. But anyone with a brain would be. I think, well, religion is the cause of all evil in this world if you think about it. They fight, it's religion. It's all these different beliefs in things, beliefs that don't happen. I mean, I could say, like, I believe in the fairy godmother from, wish she was real, from Cinderella. I need someone to wave a magic wand for me, I really do. But, that could be a belief. And then certain people would believe that that was real because I'd said it was. And then you get followers, silly people who believe these things. And they're believing a book that was written thousands of years ago is real. There's no proof to it at all. Because if there was a proof to it, we'd have had sightings again. Jesus would have come back and walked across the sea and done all sorts of things, and it would be on the news and everything. And he's coming back and all this, and raptures and all this. Well, it hasn't happened, has it? No. And then they're talking in this church about all the gay people are going to hell. If you kill yourself, you go to hell. It's a nice thing to say when you're feeling suicidal, isn't it? Yeah. They have no proof of anything because there is no heaven and there is no hell. Think about it and use your brain cells. We are human beings in flesh. We're born, we die. That's it as far as I think. And it's very sad to think I'll never see Danny again. I love her so much. That's why I wanted to believe the psychic things were real. I'm just so unhappy and so scared. I really am scared. want to get euthanized. Where do I want to go? I need someone to help me. I want to go to Switzerland. I want to go to Dignitas because I can't kill myself. I've tried in the past. I haven't got the confidence and I'm too scared to do it because it's not going to work. I haven't got the confidence, I'm gutless. And I'm going to end up sectioned in a filthy NHS hospital with a pile of lunatics around me who have got voices in their head who aren't making any sense, and I don't want that. So the thing is, that's the worst thing that could happen. So I have to do it the proper way. And to do that, you have to get done there. But you've got to get a certificate or something. I've got to have enough money to go over, of course. And you can get EasyJet flights. But it's just I don't have any money at all. But I need help. I need somebody to care and help me, actually, because no one wants to help me stay alive. Because nobody cares about me. I've got nobody. If I had a brother or sister or somebody I mattered to, then it would be a point in living. But nobody, there's not one person on this planet alive that gives a shit about me, and that's God's honest truth. I'm saying that and I'm atheist. It's a wrong phrase to say, isn't it, really? Cinderella's honest truth, then. Okay. It's terrible. And then this Nathaniel's church in thing. Okay, they were dishing out free food. Donna went there and everything. She's in a hell of a mess. I haven't heard from her in ages. She was too distressed. It was making me ill, the situation with Donna. I haven't spoken to her for ages because I took my phone into cash converters and I lost contact with her. I haven't seen her since. That's the worry. This is a different number now. Somebody got me this old phone and it's a different number, so I don't know. Because I don't even know what number that was. Anyway, she's, I don't know, I should bump into her sometime, but she can't help me and I can't help her because we're both in poverty and we're both feeling dreadful. So we need people to help us that aren't, to get us out or something. But I just need one person to actually care that I exist. Somebody who can just, take me out in the car one day, just take me to get fish and chips or something, chat to me, spend a bit of time with me, bring me back, get me a bit of shopping. That's all I want. That's really all I need out of life. Anyway, I went to that Nathaniel's, the one she went to, and she had a massive argument with them, came away. Anyway, I think they're like devil worshippers or something. It's in Liverpool. I'm not sure, but they're talking about rainbow warriors, they sing a song about, and about ancestors and things, but they don't believe in God. So that's a weird religion for a church. I thought that's a bit weird. Anyway, and they've got like an eagle in there that looks like the one that Hitler had on the thing. So that's a bit weird. But they used to give free food that was okay, but now they charge for it now. And they don't want me there anyway. They've made it so obvious because they just want the money and I can't afford to pay, so they couldn't give a shit about me. So, it's just terrible. All these churches, none of them help. They're the worst people. If you want to know the worst people, the church people, because they think their idea is they're scared of God. Like Louis Theroux, that family, that's exactly what they're all like that. So you lick God's arse. Like they lick Alan Sugar's arse when they're, yes sir, like that. And that's how you get into heaven, because God wants you to lick his arse. That's what they say. And then he's a ruthless bastard who wants you to lick his arse, and then you get into heaven. All you're going to do is pray, not swear, and do all that. But you don't help anybody else. You don't do anything to help anybody. You just watch yourself and do that, and that's a good person in their eyes. For me, it's a load of bollocks anyway. I feel we're people on a planet. We should look after the planet. We should look after the animals. We should look after the vulnerable, the children, the people that need our help. And we should love each other and not be horrible. And that's how my belief is. And if there is something, a force of love, when the times you feel happy, when somebody cares about you or something nice happens, that's what a God is. It's not a man. It's a force. If there is that, the peace, the niceness when things get too much, that fights through it, that's what God would be, okay? And I just want to say that I'm just so unhappy. I feel so ill. I won't come on here much because I'm just coming on because I've had a few people wanting me to come back on. But I'm not in a fit state to come on, as you can well see. I feel so bloody rough. I'm choked with this bloody thing. I feel so ill. And I can't afford any medication for it. I'm asthmatic. Look, I've got all the inhalers. But it's like congested. You can feel my chest. And nose is blocked, ears are blocked, aching. It's just laryngitis, the whole thing. Oh, bloody rough. And I don't have food to eat. I'm living on Ensure, plus at least you're getting your vitamins. But her life is tough. But this is what they think. So I believe in, like, I don't know, is it Bob Geldof? I don't know, I think he's atheist. But look at the good he did. You got all these people, Stephen Hawking with a brain, he was atheist. You've got, well, Albert Einstein, you can't call him stupid. He worked out, and he was atheist. All the clever people, the scientific people, all the people with brains realize that it's like fairy stories. It's like Santa Claus, a man in the sky that we will pray to. And all these religions are terrible, telling them to hurt other people, to kill other people, to rape children and have child brides at 12. And it's terrible. I mean, they're catastrophic religions. And I mean, it's absolutely barbaric. And the way they hate the gay people is terrible. There is absolutely nothing wrong with being gay. For me, I'd much prefer a gay man any day to a straight man. He'll never rape you. You'd be completely safe with a gay man. 100% safe. I like gay men. I've always liked gay men. And I like gay women too. I'm not scared of them because someone's going to hit on me. And if they did, it's perfectly safe. You just say if you're not or are interested. You know what I mean? I mean, I love gay people and transgender and all that, support it very much. And I mean, to tell them they're going to hell is a wicked thing. And then people who can't cope like me, who've been brave enough, who have killed themselves to say they're wanting in hell forever is wicked, wicked, wicked. And they're not. But a lot of people are scared and believe this, but believe me, they're not. They either don't exist anymore, which is the saddest thing I know. But then you don't know anything, do you? Think about it. Or you're floating above, looking at the people that are still here. Maybe I've got Nanny floating above me, because I love my Nanny so much. Sometimes I feel her comfort, but I think that's my wild imagination, because that's what I want to feel. I think of when I was a little girl and Nanny loved me. If I had a nasty cold or something, she'd say, "Good girl, my love. Try and eat something and pick yourself up for Nanny." And I love you, Nanny, wherever you are. But it's horrible. I'm just so lonely. Because the people I bump into aren't suitable people to mix with, if you know what I mean. In these churches, they're the most horrific people that you come across. I remember Donna saying when she went there, she only went there for the food because it was free at the time. And she went there because she said they'd all ignore her. She'd be sitting on a table on her own when they just ignore her. They come in groups to get free food and just ignore you. That's what it's like. They're horrible people that go to churches. And I don't like churches at all. They're awful. It's just full of bad people. If you think about it, the nuns, what they did, taking babies off young girls in Ireland. If you think about the Vatican or where these people are, the priests that are raping young boys in these places. Paedophilia was the highest thing of a